Welcome back to DXB today. Good to have your company this evening. Hope you're enjoying the show thus far. For those that have been watching, you'll know that community infrastructure initiatives, that's our big focus for you at the moment. Why uncertain times really does bring the community together, and we've seen so many examples of that over the course of the last few weeks, and long may it continue. To that end, joining us now is Arjun Burman, the head of community theatre at the Junction, known for championing local talent, but also fostering strong sense of community. Big welcome to the show. Thanks so much indeed.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking all things community at the moment with good reason, uncertain times, Arjun, but you know, that's something that is one of your founding principles down at the Junction. Tell us a bit more about why it was set up and the intention of the space that you wanted to create.
Absolutely. So I've been doing theatre for 19 years here in Dubai. And when we first started off, we would have like maybe one play a year. We had 5 people that used to do theatre. And over time, as we grew in doing more and more theatre, we realized we needed a space for ourselves. We needed a space that understood community theatre. It understood what theatre needs in the city and in the country. And so we founded the Junction about 10 years ago. We opened up our doors in Al Sarkal Avenue, and our entire focus has been to develop local talent, performing arts, whether it's theatre, storytelling, music, stand-up comedy, and really it's about performing arts by the UAE for the UAE. And over time, we've grown. Like I said, when we started off, we had 1 play or 2 plays a year. Last season, we had 45. And so there is a huge need for people to want to come together to express themselves creatively. And that's the platform and the space we give them. And in this current, circumstances, I think more and more people want to be together. I think COVID showed that we are social creatures. We want to be around each other. And when we're not, it leads to people who suffer from mental problems or stress. And so performing arts and the Junction, a space like the Junction, gives people that opportunity, whether you're an actor, writer, director, or an audience member, just to come, let yourselves enjoy yourselves for a couple of hours, laugh, feel. We so much these days we're in our phones, on social media. The beauty of a space like the Junction is you're here watching something in real life, and that's the fun of it.
So you touched on it a little bit there, talking about in times like this, like how important it is for community to come together. So how specifically is the Junction helping to support people through times that are a little bit more challenging?
So a couple of weeks ago, we had our first show. We had postponed things a little bit, shifted things around until we kind of understood how the situation was developing. So a couple of weeks ago, we had a very first show called Jake's Women that opened up since these times. And we had over 450 people come to watch the show. 2 out of the 3 shows were sold out. So, and when we went to talk to audiences afterwards, everybody had the same comment. We wanted to get out. We wanted to be around people. We wanted to feel something other than anything that we're currently feeling. And so we committed that we were going to go ahead with the event, and we did. We also have X Fest, which is coming up from the April 18th, which is a 10-minute theatre festival. And that's going to be running over 6 weeks. We have over 200 artists from the UAE that are performing as a part of that. So it's a way for people to feel like I can still create, I can still be myself, even no matter what's going on around the world. And that's what we try to foster and we try to engage with.
That's brilliant. I mean, you have such a thriving community that you've built, and it's such a broad community. I'm interested to know how you balance the semi-professional to amateur to emerging within the space and the program.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we stress is the idea that no matter the level of expertise that you're coming from, you might be experienced or inexperienced, we are there to help you grow. And we're there to teach you acting. We're here to teach you and help you grow as an actor as well. So if somebody is coming who doesn't have that background, we really want to make sure that they feel supported to learn acting, and then they continue to grow and develop as an actor and as a performer. And these days we have a lot more people that are looking for professional opportunities, and where we can, we absolutely try and support them. So the Junction funds a lot of events, as well as it provides a space for other people to come in and rent as well. So it's a bit of a hybrid model that we try and follow. But really it's about fostering people and investing in local culture and diversity. I love the fact that we live in a city where, even if we look around here, everybody of different backgrounds. The last play that we did, Jake's Women, I mentioned, we had somebody who was Greek, French, Indian, Syrian, Lebanese, all different nationalities coming together, and that's what the beauty of Dubai is.
Well, Arjun, I'm a big fan of The Junction. I have a lot of friends who are actors who I've seen perform in The Junction.
Oh,
Short and Sweet was one of the famous ones that I love going to. I want to ask, like, how can these creatives, as you said, it's a time where people come together. How can these creatives come together and perform in The Junction or create something new in The Junction? And why is it important that at this time we need those shows being performed for not only the audiences but also for the performers themselves?
Absolutely. So there are a couple of ways that, of course, they can get in touch with us. Our Instagram, social media handles are always there. We encourage people to join our WhatsApp group. So we have, we've started to use what we call the Junction Cafe. It's a WhatsApp group where we have over, I think, close to 400, 500 people, where people can just talk to each other. And we can go, oh, I went and watched this show. That was really nice. I recommend going and watching this one. We also have one for casting. For people who are looking for opportunities, whether it's on the stage or shooting for film as well. So joining a WhatsApp group is one of the easiest way forward. We also hold auditions for our events. For X-Fest, which is the 10-minute theatre festival, we held open auditions where people came in, and even if, again, no matter the level of the act, they could come in and audition. So I think that's one great way to come. The simplest way and easiest way I say is come and watch. Right? Many of the people that get involved, they started off watching as an audience member, and they kind of went, oh, how do I get more involved in this? And you don't always have to be an actor, right? Or an actor or an actress. I strongly recommend that even if you're somebody who enjoys organizing, if you want to be a costume director, if you're an artist and you like designing posters, you can do that. Right? There's not just always being on stage. There's so much of work that goes into putting up plays as well.
Is that... I think of Alsacar Avenue, and I think of that sort of melting pot of different artisans as well, from all different sort of backgrounds and cultures. And you've got your artists down there, you've got your architects, and you've got somebody who can do really good bakery and somebody who can do really good hand rolls, and they all come together. In that sort of, that unique culture that Alsacar's created, does that sort of influence and put a unique flavour into the Junction, do you think, as well?
Oh, absolutely. I remember when we started off and we were looking to build the venue, we looked at multiple options. Yeah. Alsacar was the first and only option because it is a hub for creativity. With the fridge and the amazing work that you guys do as well, it just felt home. Like it felt where we needed to be, where it needed to be seen. And we've collaborated with other concepts as well within Alsacar Avenue, for Cinema Akil, for example, as well. And so, and it's lovely because you'll see people walk into the space and they'll go, oh, what's going on here? And we say it's a performing arts venue, and their eyes light up. They're like, oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that something like that existed. And they come in, they look around, they sign up to our mailing list, and they come and watch shows. So being a part of that hub of creativity, and even drawing on our fellow neighbors to discuss and collaborate, and even to share stories and, hey, we had this situation come up, how did you deal with it? It's lovely to have you feel supported, and the team at Alsacar have been incredible over the years. So I definitely think we are very fortunate, and it's lovely to have a space like that. I would strongly recommend to always check out Alsacar.
Oh, yes.
There's always something going on.
Amazing. Well, Arjun, thank you so much for joining us. Very quickly, if somebody wants to check out The Junction, where do they need to go? What do they need to do?
So our Facebook at Junction Dubai, they can check us out there. We are located in Alsacar Avenue, warehouse H72. You can, of course, come down, watch us. We have our website, thejunctiondubai.com. Check out our website, sign up to our mailing list. Yeah, I think it'd be lovely to see people.